Good afternoon, children. This is your computer teacher Devdeep sir. Today we will start a new chapter. So therefore, I request you all to please turn to page number 120. Okay. So as we speak, today we are learning about Photoshop. Okay. Now, many of you must have known about Photoshop also, that what kind of a software Photoshop is and what Photoshop is normally used for. Okay. So Adobe Photoshop or simply Photoshop is a graphics editing software. So what is it basically? It is a graphics editing software. Alright. Now, it was published by Adobe Systems. Okay. And the agenda of it when it was created was to create, modify, combine and optimize digital images. So optimization of digital images and creating of digital images was the main USP. Adobe Photoshop also was used or available in different smartphones. Photoshop's paintbrush, airbrush and pencil tools were used to apply colors. In fact, different colors or patterns, okay, of images at different pixels, okay. Pixel, the full form of pixel actually, I hope many of you don't know. The word pixel here means a picture element, okay. So pixel means picture element, okay. Now, apart from there are some additional tools also that Photoshop does support. Like if you see the likes of the tools like dodge, okay, like burn, all right. Now drop shadows. You can even create 3D. You can create 3D shadows with the help of Adobe Photoshop. Okay. So Adobe Photoshop also helps you to create 3D shadows. Remember this. That is 3D shading or shadowing is applicable in Photoshop. Now, what are the different tools we need for understanding Photoshop? Okay. First of all, we need to have got concrete knowledge about understanding the pixel. So every picture is, if we zoom a particular picture, they are made up of tiny square like tiles. These tiny square like tiles and thousands and millions of blocks of this pixel make up a photo or a picture. So that you have to know. Painting image, the operation of airbrush and normal paintbrush, that if you have got basic knowledge of MS Paint in junior class, you will be able to know about it. Adjusting color, that is you can adjust the color contrast of it, okay. So color and contrast, everything could be adjusted. You can apply different effects and also different filters, okay. Finding images for your work, okay. Now you can find images for your work by different ways. Either you can directly edit the images that are present in your camera itself, or you can use a potential scanner to edit the image, okay. Any form of digital images can be again transferred using your digital camera. So digital camera will be used as a medium by the help of which you can edit the pictures, because digital camera or DSLR will be the best alternative for editing pictures in Photoshop, because the pictures will never get distorted, okay. So therefore these two are the main alternatives that you must use, okay, digital cameras or DSLR. Now many websites also contain public pictures like Flickr, like Picasa. You can edit pictures from there also if you are just learning it. So the version of Photoshop that we will be using, and I request all of you to download also, is Photoshop CC. Photoshop CC. So how to start it? It is started by clicking on the start button and then clicking on all programs and then Adobe Photoshop CC. So start program, all programs, Adobe Photoshop CC. That is how it will be opened. So normally all the pictures that are edited via Photoshop is called photoshopped image. Okay. Photoshopping is the process and the picture, the final output is called a photoshopped image. Now there are different elements to the Photoshop window, if you can see, like the menu bar, the option bar, the title bar, the toolboxes, status bar and image window. What is the menu bar? Menu bar is used for displaying menus of the different menus that are applicable. Option bar helps you to get the different options that are available inside the menu. Okay. Basically it helps you to customize your selected tool. So remember this, that option bar's main objective is customizing a selected tool. Okay. Remember this. So customizing of selected tool is the main role of the option bar. Now toolboxes contains all the tools, as I told you, that is the dodge tool, the lasso tool, the pencil tool, the alphabet tool. All the tools that are applicable in Photoshop are present in the toolbox. Okay. Now image window. Each individual images that we are editing can be opened using the image window here. Title tab shows the name of the active Photoshop document, and very important, palettes. Palettes are small windows that give access to the commands that we have performed. Suppose firstly we have cropped and then we have put a layer. Layer means you have already done flash, so you have an idea about layer. That is one vector graphic over the other. That is called layering. Okay. So similar layering is also applicable in Photoshop. So all the commands or all the actions that we are performing will be reflected in the palette. And what does the status bar display? It normally contains the most important thing, that is the magnifying tool. That will rather help you to zoom and do the editing of the current image. Okay. So please go through this nicely, and I am also sharing a YouTube video by the help of which you can understand the first part very nicely. Okay. So thank you children for understanding. If you have any doubts, please ask the question in the WhatsApp group. And you will also get questions as homework. In the evening, you will get the questions that will be coming as homework from this. Okay. But till then, bye bye and have a nice day ahead.